I love this church. Connection started over 25 years ago when several faith-filled, risk-taking launch team members dared to believe that God could use them to reach out to the families of a rapidly growing St. Charles County who were far from God. I am so thankful for all the hardworking, humble, sacrificial people who are willing to risk everything to seek out the one. As we genuinely worshiped God, as we built authentic community, and as we unleashed compassion, God's kingdom moved forward. We've had a front row seat to see God work in and through us. We've celebrated as children, teenagers, and adults got in the water to be baptized. We saw marriages be healed, addictions broken, and lives were transformed through the power of Jesus. For 25 years, we have been doing what Jesus taught us to do when he said, "A good shepherd will leave the 99 sheep who are safe in order to go out looking for the one lost sheep and bring them home." What an amazing journey it's been. We've been living a story that only God could write. Or as the Bible says in Psalm 126:3, the Lord has done great things for us and we're filled with joy. Now, as much as we stand in awe of what God has done since we launched Connection, I fully believe that God is not done with any of us yet. And God's not done with Connection yet. We are far from finished. We're just getting started. The best is yet to come, and there is so much more for us to do. It's essential that each one of us continue to grow in our faith, and likewise, it's essential that our church continues to grow as well. That explosive growth we saw in our county 25 years ago that led us to launch a church here hasn't abated, it has intensified. There is much more for us to do. Now, having said that, we're up against some challenges that are going to have to be overcome if we're going to be effective at carrying out our mission. For example, since day one, we have been for the family. Our children and student ministry volunteers are doing a fantastic job leading each week. They need help. It's time for us to add ministry staff to our team to support these vital ministries. And when our new families drive onto our campus for the first time, we need to improve our building's appearance and our curb appeal so people can immediately feel comfortable and welcomed. And though it's not visible, the cost of our long-term debt does draw away valuable ministry funds that could be put to greater use. We really need to take action on these things. So we're launching into a new season of Connection we're calling Forward. Forward's a generosity initiative that we believe God will use to both grow our faith and expand our impact in our own families, in our communities, and in our world. And we have two main goals for Forward. The first goal and prayer for Forward is that 100% of us would engage with God in a season of generosity discipleship. I want every Connection Christian to say, "I'm all in. I'm going to engage 100% in this season so I don't miss out on this opportunity." And I promise you, if you'll seek God in this season, you will come out on the other side with a greater faith and maturity. Now, there's a second goal to Forward, and it's a financial one. In order to make a place where even more people can find their place in God's family, we're praying for $2 million over the next 2 years. And this will allow us to focus on 3 major kingdom-building initiatives. The first area of focus is what we're calling uncompromising faith. And this represents our day in and day out ministry fund, or call it the budget, over the next 2 years as we make, mentor, and mobilize disciples of Jesus. Amazing things happen. Lives change day in and day out in this place through our weekend services, in our children and student ministry spaces, our life groups, classes, events, ministries. This needs to continue and grow. The second area of focus for Forward is unleashing unprecedented hope. The needs around us have never been bigger. Over the coming 2 years, we'll be able to offer unprecedented levels of hope as we serve our current local and global partners. But we're not stopping there. We're excited at the prospect of partnering with 2 new church planting opportunities in the Dominican Republic and Argentina. The hope of Jesus is for the whole world. Finally, the third area of focus is unrelenting love. We want to take radical risks to reach people who are far from God, and to that end, we'll significantly reduce our long-term debt, freeing up valuable ministry resources so that we can go further, faster with our ministry's impact. Now, at the same time, we'll make some much-needed improvements to our campus in order to better welcome our guests and reflect the community around us. Now, you may already know this, but Connection operates with a one-fund approach to giving. Instead of having separate funds for missions and ministry and building, we combine all of our giving into one consolidated kingdom fund. Now, with that in mind, if we did nothing different over the next 2 years, we foresee that we would collectively give about $1.2 million towards our ongoing ministries. And that number is included in Forward. With Forward, we hope to add an additional $800,000 for a total of $2 million over the next 2 years. Connection, when God calls you to something new, the response of faith is to go forward. And I'm asking you to step out and risk big like never before. I'm asking you to pray and to engage in this initiative in a way that grows and stretches your faith. I want to see every one of us make a giving commitment that draws our hearts closer to God. Let the way that you give demonstrate your willingness to put Jesus and what He's calling us to as a major top priority in your life. God has been leading us forward for the last 25 years, and we believe this is His next step in inviting everyone to experience the adventure of making, mentoring, and mobilizing disciples who look for the one over the next 25 years. Will you go on this journey with us? Come on, Connection, let's go forward.